Hi everyone and welcome to today's news update. I'm going to go over the VPN drama that ensued over the weekend, as well as the login queues that are currently happening over at the North American servers, as well as new information regarding the roadmap. Over on the official Lost Ark Forums, community manager ShadowFox has clarified the usage of VPNs and or error 100.01 occurring. In this post, it says that they have put in blockers in place to prevent users from connecting to Lost Ark through VPN services. They're saying that this is one of the steps they are taking to combat botters, because they say that the botters are using VPNs to circumvent restrictions that they have in place, which now is going to be harder for the botters because the VPNs are banned. They are saying that obscuring or disguising your location is against TOS. Though your accounts are not being banned right now, using a VPN you will not be able to connect to your account. The problem that now occurs though is that very many legitimate players can't really connect to the game anymore. This results in a really unfortunate situations for the people that have been using VPNs to combat desyncing or other lag issues. This has resulted in a lot of community drama over the weekend, and a lot of people are very angry on the change. Many people are now reporting desync issues that they didn't have before because they were circumvented by the VPN. Lost Ark or Smilegate and Amazon are in a really tricky situation right here when it comes to my opinion. It is very hard to combat the botters because they are already back in the game, so the VPN change didn't do anything. The only thing that it did for now is that a lot of players can't play the game anymore or have desyncing issues that we have seen in the video, or are just not able to play the game at all. In my opinion, this has to be addressed really quick and the botters need to go as fast as possible. That leaves a very sour taste, not only for the players that can't play the game, but for the players that are still there and actively playing, because botting situation has still not been taken care of and the community has gotten very angry on that change. In addition to that, what really doesn't help at all is the big queues right now happening on the NA servers. EU Central had this issue for over a month. We couldn't really log into the game and the queue times have passed 8 hours plus easily on the weekend. And it didn't even stop there. Whenever you hit the matchmaking button, you didn't even know if the queue would pop up, or if you click accept, it would even get you into the instance. Usually, none of this would work. So guys, what has changed in your opinion? Did they get more bots? Did the player numbers increase exponentially? Let me know down in the comments below. Let's get to some nicer news, and user Riri over on the Lost Ark Forums has created a topic called Completed Roadmap of All Class Release. In this post, user Riri wants to have a complete roadmap of all classes being released for Lost Ark in the future. This is to be able to plan accordingly and possibly play other games while waiting patiently for the respective main class. There's also a TLDR at the bottom that says please release roadmap of what you have planned with dates to how and why the class will be released in order in the NA server. What is really important though here is the post by community manager Rox. Rox says that it would be very cool, but truthfully plans are still shifting and changing a lot, opposed to us having a plan locked for the next however long. We are toying with the idea of frequent, shorter roadmaps to share, but it also depends on working towards locking in those contents as much as possible. Lots going on. So what Rox is really teasing here is that they might release future patch notes that are quite shorter than the roadmaps that are spanning over a couple of months. And those future patch notes might even go for maybe the next 1 to 4 weeks. That sounds like a really good idea, and I think that would help the community a lot, because you could plan accordingly and you could therefore adjust how you're going to play the game and when you're going to be online. Next up, we're going to have a look at the player numbers. The current 24-hour peak was 486,000 and the current players online right now is 462,000. You can see the little dotted line having an upwards trajectory. Now, we don't know if this is due to the bots, as you guys have definitely seen the videos on the topic of bots being in Lost Ark and therefore skewing the current player numbers, or if this is a rise in popularity for Lost Ark again. If I have to be honest, to me the videos explaining and showing the differences between Lost Ark and other games and the variety between the top and the valley of the graphs really sounds logical and makes sense to me. So we definitely have an increase in bots, And this bot issue might be the reason why we see an increase in player numbers. Seeing this meme on the screen right now, I wanted to offer some advice to you guys if you are stuck in a guild and how to salvage that situation. So I think we can all agree that having a roster-wide guild would make a lot of sense. I have seen people talking to the support and getting the answer that they are trying to make a workaround. It is in the works and they don't have an ETA on that, but it is nice to know that they are working on something like that. So to salvage this situation, you should not leave the guild that is dead at the moment. At one point, you will get past the leadership and can therefore kick out all the people that are inactive and can invite your alts. Over in Korea, there is a lot of players that have specifically one guild for all of their characters together. This is really nice as you can keep pushing the guild by yourself, and if you have one or two friends, you can therefore invite them afterward. If this is not helpful at all to you, I have another idea. So since you're in the guild for an amount of time, make sure to stay in the guild for a subsequent 30 days. Therefore, your guild leave penalty will completely reset and go back to 24 hours. So you're gonna get a free guild leave penalty reset, and you can then leave your guild, wait 24 hours, and then join the new one. I have found this post on Reddit by user That Casual Guy, and he is comparing the glows from Paladin to Berserker. And yeah, you can't really speak of a weapon glow balance at all. For example, Gun Lancer is even more unfair compared to those two. And tying into that, we have a post by user TigerG showing off the new Glaivier glam that was made on this character. I really like the purple, especially with the corresponding pet. So yeah, if you guys like content similar to this, make sure to check out this playlist and I'll catch you there.